When your child is ready to leave the hospital, there are a few things you need to know. Leaving the hospital is a good sign that your child is getting better. At first, some children need more naps. Don't worry, that is normal. They also may be a little less active at first, and that's okay. There are a few things that we want you to look out for. These are signs that you may need to come back to the hospital. If your child is running a fever over 101.5 degrees Fahrenheit, if they are having difficulty breathing, if they are sleeping more than normal after the first 2 days back from the hospital, if your child will not eat, if they have pain that does not go away after using the recommended pain medications. It is important to make sure your child is hydrated as well. If your child has not been drinking water or urinated during a 6 to 8 hour time period, be sure to bring them back to the hospital. Regarding the wound area, we will want you to watch out for a few things as well. If you are seeing redness around the burn wound, if you notice thick, bad-smelling fluid from the wound, if the dressing has moved off the wound and you cannot apply a new dressing, if the outer dressing is completely wet, if you notice that any bleeding is persisting from the wound after constantly applying pressure for 2 minutes. If you are seeing any of these things, be sure to contact your healthcare provider or bring your child back to the hospital. Otherwise, you'll just want to remember to follow the plan that your healthcare team recommended upon leaving the hospital. Nutrition is very important to give your child the energy they need to heal. Maintain a high-protein, high-calorie diet plan. Maintain pain medications every 4 to 6 hours as prescribed by your healthcare team. If you need to perform dressing changes on a wound, your team will have provided supplies and instructions on discharge from the hospital. You will want to change the dressings as prescribed by your team. It is important that your child remain active. Let them do their normal activities and play as much as they'd like. For example, there's no reason that they can't go outside, just make sure they have sun protection. To minimize sun exposure, don't let them play in the middle of the day. The sun is at its peak from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Best to stay indoors during these hours. When they do go out, make sure they stay covered. Wear a hat and protective clothing. Use a natural, zinc-based sunscreen with SPF of at least 25 or more. Apply every 30 minutes to keep them safe. Once you have left the hospital, make sure you book your child's appointment in burn clinic as soon as you can. We want to continue their care and see them through their healing process. It is critical that your child's ongoing healing process is monitored by a member of your healthcare team. This empowers you to create the best opportunity for your child's successful recovery and rehabilitation. For any questions or concerns you may have in general, call 202-476-5221. Our team is here to help. Call the Nurse Practitioner Advice Line Monday to Friday from 8 to 4 p.m. or reach out by email at npsurgery@childrensnational.org. After hours, call the main hospital number 202-476-5000 and ask for the Senior Surgical Resident on call.